Hello, Libra. Thanks for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your March 2022 reading. I'm Lady J. Shout out to all the subs. Hello, subs. I love you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for your views, your connection, your subscribes, all of that. Yeah, I'm so excited to be reading for you once again. Before we get started, let's enjoy some singing bowl to awaken our chakra for Libra. Ah, yes, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. Thank you for co-creating with us. And we are here with Libra. Woohoo! This is a general reading. Take what resonates. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for a full view of what's going on with you at this time, Libra. And if you enjoy this content, please like. It really helps our new channel and helps us continue to bring this inspirational content. It also helps the algorithms, which help us reach others who could use some encouragement and some connection. Yeah. Also, please comment. Let me know if and how I'm connecting to you. I love knowing that. And speaking of connection, follow us on Instagram. I connect with you throughout the week. And I offer inspirational tarot card and oracle card pulls. I announce YouTube readings. I do little mini readings. I also do live free readings at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. It's intuitive_tarot_therapy. I got distracted by the cards. Yes. Okay. I usually always take the top card. Usually it's kind of like with tarot, there's an energy with the cards underneath and sometimes on top. But with this one, especially because I can see them, I can just feel if it has anything to do with you. And so when the cards came out, I automatically wanted to shuffle. And, well, I just got this energy that the bottom card wanted to be revealed and wanted to connect with you. These cards are parting, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. That's a lot of Grace cards. I've been getting a lot of Grace cards lately, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Okay, Spirit, you're cute. And just see, what comes out. So Libra, how you doing, Libra? Spring is upon us. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And pray. All right, that's on top. All right, so what came out was release. That's cool. That checks out. I feel like, Libra, you are at a place in your life where there's just one more piece to the puzzle in this cycle. I feel like there's a cycle coming to a close. So this is either recently happened, happening, or going to happen. Okay? Where there is a cycle coming to a close and you have one last peg to put to place. Does that make sense? So we have release here. Well, if it doesn't make sense, it's gonna make sense. I'm gonna make it make sense right now. Okay. So let go. When we release our attachment to the outcome, we allow the power of grace to work its magic. Our geese friends seem to agree. Yeah. So I really feel like, Spirit's message for you, your higher self's message for you is to connect to Spirit and work out a plan of navigating this next momentum within the next moon cycle. Now we're coming up on the 18th of March on the full moon, and so it's a great time right now to start looking at, all the things that you are grateful for in your life. Look at everything that's going well. Look at everything, and compartmentalize it. What is going really well right now? What is going well right now? What needs improvement or removement? Check it out. You got partnership. Yeah, there's a lot of relationships going on here for many of you. So pay attention. God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. So, okay, let's say when we judge other people, it's a reflection of our own personal judgment. People that judge others usually judge themselves a lot. Frequently. Often. And deeply. Okay? So it starts, once again, it starts inside. It starts with us. It starts and it ends with us. So, when we... Okay, so I keep hearing, I don't want to be judged, right? And so when we give other people the benefit of the doubt, when we offer allowance for others, that grace is returned to us. Look at your relationships and where perhaps there are others that exude behavior that is less than satisfactory, much less savory. And see where we can find inside of our own behavior that we wish to change, that we're having issues with changing. And someone said something very, it's very profound to me. Well, they didn't say it to me. They said it, and I received it. That I lost it. Oh well, it'll come back. Anyway, that happens. So basically, like, we are ambassadors of grace for one another. God speaks to us through people. So there could be, hold on. Let me see if I can get it back. There are relationships that you have, Libra, that, perhaps people that you love, but you don't really like their behavior. Okay. This is a big learning curve for you. Look at if you model those same behaviors in some ways and perhaps are not working on that stuff inside yourself. A lot of times the things that annoy us about other people are traits that we embody ourselves. Now this is, real talk here, Libra. Because there are people in your life that you are resisting. Now, what you resist persists. That's rule number one. But the second point I'm trying to make is You see them as adversaries, and they could be allies for you. That thing will come back. It's coming back in pieces. When I get it, I'll share it with you. All right, so I'm going to go here to devotion. Now, it says stay connected to the divine. Pray, express your gratitude, or ask for help out loud. Make the practice of devotion a daily habit, right? And you got this pray card on top, okay? So it says, I am open and receptive to the power of grace in my life now. I ask to be shown clear examples of how this energy is operating in my life. Okay, so get connected. Let go of thinking things should only look how you expect them to look. Because that's an expectation that does not have any guarantees. It has no merit. It has no foundation. So you're going to continue to keep bumping into being dissatisfied. Because you have an expectation that it's founded on what? Just simply your desire? You have to work with, yes, you can create your own reality, but you have to work with the laws of nature and other co-creation and other co-creative mechanisms. So when you release your expectation of how things should have been, need to be, should be, look at it again through the eyes of grace and say, what do I have? What is going right? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a project, whether it's whatever. Your career, your home life, your family interactions, placement. Let that go, because you are about to complete a cycle that if you are able to let that go, you're going to be able to ascend to the next level. Okay, presence is next. Libra, bring your mind into present moment time. Now is the only place to be, baby. Be right now. Okay? Because you can't move when you're not on the court, right? Things always look different than when you're on the court or in the bleachers, on the sidelines. You're not yet in the future. There's nothing you can do in this, as Abraham Hicks puts it, this red hot moment. Be in the now. Be on the field here. Yes, plan, have goals, have a trajectory, of how you want things to go, but be here and work the plan. You can't be there and work this plan. Hope I'm making sense to you. Thank you. All right. Lean back into the arms of grace. Let go and let God. Now, this is the second. Okay, that's why. Okay. Thank you. Okay, sorry. I was paying attention, but I was doing what I wanted to do. Okay, so we have receive. When we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. I just saw 333, so look out for your threes. All right, and you have self. Okay, go within. When we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to come together on its own. And finally here, beautiful Libra, we have comfort. Lean back into the arms of grace. Let go and let God. So the first and the last card, how beautiful. Release and comfort. By letting go. Have you ever heard that? In the Bible, how God says in the Bible, lay down your burden. Give your burden to me. Let me deal with it, right? Let go and let God. Release stringent attachments to how things are supposed to go or look or end up. And then you'll have more room to feel good and conjure good high vibes in your manifesting practice. Okay? Now, a running theme in your meditation is community. Okay, so I think a lot of you are reestablishing your community right now. Thank you for Libra. The Lavels. Okay, this could be about partnership, right? There's two people there. It's air energy. It's Gemini energy, okay? Another thing that a lot of you are doing, Libra, is managing your emotions. Working to really be able to maneuver your emotions. I don't like to say control. There's a lot of dominance in that word, and I think it gives the wrong message. So our brains, the way that we think and conceptualize things, you know, if we make it stringent and hard, it's just that nothing good comes out of that, right? Grace and flow is where all that abundance is. So if we work to manage and maneuver our emotions and use them as tools rather than just reactions, you can anticipate when something's going wrong a lot of the time. Driving in the car, you know, God forbid, and you see something going on, you know that you're going to have to get ready for some sort of reaction, some sort of response, some sort of body response, something. Happy, sad. Whether it's a lady on the side of the road that dropped her groceries, a dog without a leash, you see an accident about to happen. Something's going, you see somebody run. There's either fear, sadness, there's happiness, glee, excitement. There's something going on. You can kind of anticipate. So environmental things, you know, we start to have automatic triggers. And so if we work to get out ahead of it, another Abraham Hicks reference, then we can anticipate, we can really just like, we have that, we understand we have that space where we have to choose before we get caught up in the momentum of how we want to feel about something. So check that out if you're more interested about that. So anyway, so where we're going here is the Lovers, darling. Did I read Pray? Yeah. The Lovers. There's a lot going on in the Lovers card. This is your energy, Libra. Some of you all may have Gemini in your chart. But this is about you, and this is about you submitting to yourself, surrendering to your highest good. And we're talking about the end of that cycle coming up, right? And it's also talking about your connection with another person. Yeah, definitely. How you view relationships. I think there's a turning point happening. Either you're still in the wake of that taking place, or you soon will be. Better getting to know yourself better, better knowing yourself. Which helps you better know others and your relationship to the relationship. And you're working on being present and choosing your attitude every day. to, you know, really... Okay. You have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse. And I think that, especially with this Lover's card, this is what you're working from. You know, this Three of Swords is heartache, contrast, bringing in change, awakening that heart chakra, Libra. And your Seven of Cups in reverse, and I'll show you that right side up, is you feel overwhelmed by some choices that you have to make right now. Let's get some clarity on this Lover's card, please. And that Nine of Pentacles continues to stay on the bottom there. Nine of Pentacles is all about, you know, the comforts and joy in your environment. You've created a new environment. You feel good about it. You may be a single working parent providing this stuff, but you're starting to become one, like get in the rhythms of nature. You're coming to a deeper understanding of life here. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Hanged Man in reverse here. Okay, so again, I think you're feeling a little overwhelmed by life right now. And all the little things that you're responsible for, I feel that you are, you just kind. So when you become, you know, when you become overwhelmed, you can't see the forest for the trees, you know. Or Lovers can also be about choices. You know, the Seven of Cups is about choices. You have it in reverse, so that's leaving me feeling like you are feeling overwhelmed. Okay, some of you all have a decision to make. You have a task in front of you that you need to reevaluate and like maneuver and kind of get into motion. You got to figure out what to do here. You got some assets, you have some properties, you have some your life. You know, you got to feel like something's changing. And so you're having to figure out how to, you know, rework it, how to work it, what to do with it, where to place it, what to do. Now, this Hangman could indicate as well, in reverse, this Hanged Man in reverse, could also, and I feel like it's indicating as well, because you feel overwhelmed in making these, there's a lot of parts that are moving, a lot of moving parts. it's almost like you just want to throw, like, somebody wants to throw money at it and make it go away or make it fix itself. But you don't have to do that. You just need to work the moving parts. One step at a time, one bite at a time. Don't take on more than you can chew. Divide it, get organized. I think that's a big thing for you, Libra. You got to get organized, okay? Thank you. And so that getting, connecting to God, your higher self, the powers that be, whatever you vibe with, and figure out what's the best move for you. I think it's a lot of work, whatever this is, because of this broken heart, because of this, whatever taxation that's been placed on your heart, on your emotion, on your, your emotional mind. Thank you. What's this Three of Swords? Clarify Three of Swords, please. Thank you. All right, yeah, there's that Two of Cups. So some sort of, oh. Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, you have Death and you have the Eight of Cups. Which both indicate a fear of change, a fear of this change. It was very overwhelming for you, this change. Someone doesn't want to change. And the Seven of Cups, this decision in reverse, this choices, these options, lack of options, lack of purpose, lack of whatever this is. You don't want to change, you don't want to start a new cycle, it's too overwhelming for you. Whatever this was so powerful that it has bled you of a lot of your desire to grow. Seven of Cups in reverse, clarification, please. Okay. Well, they say that it's going here. So the Death card, in reverse is really talking about, a fear of change, a fear, not wanting to, sort of doing what you can to just halt the process of evolution, your growth here. You have the Seven and the Eight of Cups, okay, in reverse. The Eight of Cups is walking away, being, like going inner, going inside. Right? Because you have the grace cards that say when we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. We open, right? Go within. When we invest more energy into developing our spiritual lives, the outer world, handles itself. So we want to be open. and go within and look and be enrollable, right? But in reverse, this is not. This is, nah, I'll wait. I'm not ready yet. And that's the thing is, ready yet. Are you interested in being ready yet? And I think this is inflicted on you. I mean, look at this. You have the Hanged Man, the 7. You have the Hanged Man, Death, the 7, and the 8 of Cups. All in reverse. All in reverse. So there's some resistance. And I will tell you again, darling, that what you resist persists. What are you hanging on to? All right, so some of you all have beautiful Cancer energy in your life. Could also be a Scorpio or a Pisces. All right. This is a nurturing, maternal energy. Doesn't have to be a female. Just that nurturing energy where you feel home. This person is just that warm, comfy place. It's safe there. Abundant agape love for you. I think y'all share something in common and a bond, and that could be what I was talking about, partnership. Not like, again, agape love, not romantic love, right? That asset, utilize that asset to help you. Anytime you're going through an emotional time, if you can find an emotional support, could be a water sign, could just be a really nurturing, loving person, go to them, be around them. You got the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Wands there for Libra. Thank you. Clarifying the lovers. Let's see what's coming up. Clarify this reading, please. Thank you. Yeah. That cycle coming to an end or beginning. One or the other. Okay? Gotcha. You got Leo energy and Sagittarius energy here. That fire energy. Okay? Strength and temperance. So strength talks about finding your inner strength and your inner courage and your wherewithal, your gumption. Fire is about passion. It's about that innate, fire within. That fight or flight, when we really feel something strongly. Our conviction. Okay? And you feel very strongly. Although you're pretty much laid back, Libra, a lot of times Libras are laid back, but you feel very intensely, okay? But whatever's going on here, darling, we're going to start back up here with the lovers. You are, by igniting and identifying, searching, identifying and igniting that part of you on the inside that is present, that is connected to spirit, that believes, that the powers that be have, the universe has your back, when you take time to take care of yourself and put yourself in the receptive mode and let go and let God, you begin the alchemical process. You've then planted seeds. I'm going to just kind of get better lighting here. To achieve what it is that you want. Let go, let God, trust the process. Does that make sense? Trust the process. Is that working, y'all? Hopefully you can see clearly. There we go. What's the broken heart? And why is Libra hurt and not wanting, better yet, better question. What can Libra do to help heal this and open up to this certain change? Lose the ego. Lose the ego. Take the ego out of the equation, Libra. Yeah, there's that Queen of Cups again. Okay. Well, you've got the Five of Swords, okay? So this is, an abuse of power. It could be doing what's right. It could be unbridled, what they call unbridled, what's the word? Authority, use of authority. Or could be you seeing something. You saw some behind the scenes things. Perhaps things that your eyes were opened. Okay, thank you. Your eyes were opened to perhaps, a veil was lifted. Your eyes were opened to some things that really shouldn't have been going down. This is a princess of... Okay. Thank you. All right. So this goes with this. So, I mean... Okay, that sounds really specific. Okay. Well, then let it be specific. All right. Well, all right. So some of y'all saw some things, when you were a child. And you, this is air energy, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you called it out. Okay, the Princess of Swords, communication, curiosity, youthful, young, new energy, okay? And this could be righting a wrong, perhaps. So that's what it is. The specific message is, you witnessed something, perhaps when you were younger, you called it out. Perhaps it caused a tower, but it left you, not wanting to, it left you kind of stuck. And you have the Five of Discs and the Two of Wands. So you felt displaced. You felt displaced. The Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, being ostracized, being broken, being unhealthy, being abandoned. And I think that you created, see that fire there, the wand, the Two of Wands? You were passionate about figuring out how not to feel like that. Now, the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups is here again. Coming together in sound body and mind, forgiving others that need forgiveness, asking for forgiveness from others that who need to be addressed, and to bring you in to alignment and keep you on that, what is it called? That high, what is it called? Keep riding the high wave or something like that. I heard it and then it left. I don't know. These things come and go. Anyway, yeah. There's that Queen Mother there, that Queen of Love there, to make your house, your home, your body, your spirit, your environment, your work, your life balanced. Again, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be your mother. It could be someone that is nurturing to you, that you find, you know, you want that family. You want that, perhaps you're wanting a mother's love. And then you have the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. So perhaps you're working on how to balance. Perhaps you're, now Libras are known to being extroverts. Perhaps you're an introvert and you're learning how to balance, you know, being out with people and being an introvert. Virgo energy here. Pentacle energy with the earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so I see Leo, I see Sagittarius, I see Gemini, I see Cancer, Virgo. Okay, thank you. And what is this card, please? Okay, Ace of Swords, a breakthrough. So you can look forward to a breakthrough. You can look forward with the Ace of Swords here. You can look for, thank you, thank you. So much energy coming here. A lot of momentum, a lot of quick energy here. I'm surprised I don't see the Eight of Wands. This is a breakthrough. This is a choice that you've made, or you can make, and that you will make, in regards to giving something energy or not. Giving a relationship energy or not. Participating or not. Making something flourish or not. But you have the opportunity, and I think you're going to take it. This is very momentous. You know, you're very in your head about it. And I think that this is what you've been, you know, the energy you've been looking for to transform whatever this is for you. Oh, okay, that's not good. All right, here we go. Blessed and go the distance. This is for Libra. Thank you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Angel, Spirits, Guides. Well, on Libra side. Thank you for being here for Libra. What does Libra need to know? How can we help Libra today as they learn to let go? Thank you. All right. A leg up. You're going to get some help. Definitely. Soulmates. So soulmates don't always have to be a lover. They can be a cousin, a parent, a family member, a friend. And spirit. 5 is about change. You got nothing but change all up in this reading, beautiful Libra. But soulmate, even with yourself. And, so the soulmate can take different shapes. And look at your relationships. Because perhaps whatever this was that broke your heart and hurt you and left you confused and focused on how to get out and create this beautiful family with a nurturing vibe, and how to stay introspective and balance your life. I think there's a lot going on right now. You feel very overwhelmed, but Spirit wants you to look at the people around you. Again, who can be allies. I think you feel somebody's an adversary and they're an ally. Thank you. What's more? Thank you. Thank you for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, the observer. Okay. Yeah. Continue to be. I think you are the quiet observer. Yeah. All of these. The protection message. Okay. Spirit wants me to read all of the messages for all of these cards, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this here. Soulmates. Okay. Not soulmates. Alrighty. 7 to the sea. Come with me to the sea. Alrighty. So, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? Even when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave. See, when I said earlier, ride the high wave. Ride the high something. Right? Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. What is that? What is the saying, Spirit? What is the saying, guides? Ride the high tide? Like, it sounded familiar and now it doesn't. I'm very confused. Okay, yeah, baby. Oh, we got the yen card here as well. That's cool. All right, so to the sea, right? In relationship, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Okay, that goes really well with this yen card as well. Can you let go of the need to have your things the way that your way, and allow the relationship itself to just, and your combined goals and desires to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. The prosperity message says that everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. Yeah, that 5 of Pentacles talks about that. Your beliefs about money, stature, and all that stem for whatever this perhaps childhood or younghood trauma was. And it is affecting the way that you plan your life. And it's probably what caused you to be overwhelmed to begin with, that PTSD they talk about, okay? So to get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, and abilities. And most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you will need will come to you easily. Okay? Now we're going to go on to the protection message. This is not for everyone, so please remember to take things as they resonate with you. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides, are we talking about the tides again, of experience, ebb and flow. Also, while we're on this ebb and flow, that Queen of Cups could also be you learning. Did I say this already? Learning to balance your emotions, learning to get your sea legs, and learning to, what did we say? Maneuver your emotions. Hopefully we can have that candle keep going for a minute. You are in a natural cycle, so you know that things will flow again in due course. There's no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation. Learn to flow. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and they repair their nets. All right, beautiful. All right, so that was to the sea, right? I put that down. My bad. All right. Can you see that? Should I move that over? Yeah, I'll move it over like that. Okay. So the next one, beautiful, is yin. And yin was not in the pile that was in reverse. But yin is about being receptive. Be in radical acceptance mode right now. It is really, really important. So yin is number 2. And number 2 is about connection. It's about diplomacy. It is about cooperation. It's the feminine quality of water. It's about refinement and teamwork, relationships, right? How to be in relationships and how life's occurrences and experiences, and our experiences are refining us, okay? Are molding us, are sculpting us. So it says, this is the time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you. That's that temperance card, right? So ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you. The art of, learn to master the art of the path of least resistance, okay? Poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper right now. And you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. In relationships, let others take the lead. Okay, prosperity. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. The protection message does not apply. Thank you. All right, so all that glitters. This is important. This is very important. This is number 16. Number 7, it is depth, meaning. Since you have a lack of purpose here with the, excuse me, the 7 of Cups in reverse, we want to find meaning and depth and purpose, right? All right. So all that glitters, I'm going to show you that up close so you can see the card. It's masks on a hill of glitter. Sunshine, spirit looking down on your guides, looking down. All right, here we go. So it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds. These icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? What exactly do they let you know? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive or treat them better, treatment, right? So this card is a signal that it's a time to see beyond adornments and probe. Again, I think not only were you a child. Okay, so again, this is, okay. All right, so some of y'all witnessed some things when you were a child that you shouldn't have, or that you saw something that wasn't meant for anyone else to see, and you addressed it, and it caused some problems, or you didn't, and now you should address it, or recently you've seen some things that you have not seen in a way. Did I address this already? That you've not seen in a way that you'd seen it before. The veil been lifted. I did say that. So it is time for a conversation and for you to address it. Get excited about a new life and a new way of expressing yourself. Everything is a test in life. Everything is a test. Everything. And how you show up is who you are. Is who you are choosing to be in life. How you continue to show up. Whether you work the muscle or you don't, there's going to be a result. Which result do you want? Right? So how you've been showing up, how's that working for you? If it's not working for you, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, love yourself again, and find a new momentum of how, and the next time, because you're going to get times, baby, you're going to get more chances. If you're lucky, you get some chances to clean up your messes by being different, by starting a new momentum of being. Okay, that's not for everybody, but okay, sorry. So for some of y'all. Here we go. The truth is that people can, right, so this card is a signal that it is time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? In relationships, sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements, some controversy to make us look more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. So now's the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person, who that person is. Not what he or she has or can give you is important. See beyond the glitter see beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of the artifice and let what is authentic shine. The prosperity message says sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted the entire towns after mining was depleted. The gold was depleted. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest, greatest, shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances, Libra. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others, man. It's a facade. What they have achieved may not be true success or the true success that you seek. So don't compare yourself to others, okay? Don't compare yourself to people. You only see the surface, only the sparkle. And I think some of y'all are seeing behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, right? Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you, darling. Now, the protection message says this is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that makes something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Warning, warning, warning. Okay? So isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things await you. I hope that helps someone. I really do. We've got mending. Remember I said you have some cleaning up to do? And you have some forgiving to do? Some forgiveness to ask for? And some forgiveness, some forgiving to offer? Yeah, what number is that? That's 52. That's also 7, beautiful. We're at the end of the deck there, almost. Well, where is it, darling? Where's the number? Show me the number. Where is it? Thank you. Okay, so each time we hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes, okay? So, of resentment, the echoes of resentment. And so the arguments that we rehearsed over and over, now's the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free, Libra. In relationships, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Yeah. So even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound, Libra. Ask yourself, what would love do? And only go with that, because only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress, okay? That's what I said. In prosperity, everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. I'm going to repeat that because this can really blend into to any aspect of life, okay? Even though this is the prosperity message, this message is very important. Everyone makes mistakes, Libra. And more than one, right? Mistakes, plural. Especially when you want something very badly. So your thoughts about things as a child, when you're making decisions as an adult, from experiences that you've had and things that you've made mean because of those experiences as an adult affect the way that you look at things. And if there was like a neglecting parent, mother, you went searching for that. Maybe some of you all felt abandoned, and so you went out and created the best version of yourself, hoping that that would remedy the issue. So you may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make a choice that looks good at first, but ultimately leads to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others, Libra. Don't blame anyone else. And you get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Now, this is the protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. A 3 of Swords. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. That's why I say, even though there's heartbreak, it's opening your heart chakra, it's opening you up. And it leads to us to become one with a greater whole again, right? So pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will become immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain and this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open, Libra, and you will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. So one day you'll look back and know this truth. Beautiful. Blessed. Now, blessed is 22. That's a master number, baby. It's the master number. Okay? This is ambition, success, that fire energy. Okay? Turning manifestation. Blessed, number 22. Alrighty. So, there are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did nothing to deserve any of it, yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. In relationships, you're moving toward deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection, this union, this blessed by divine union. You know it'll bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see the evidence of grace in your life. Prosperity-wise, unexpected windfalls of good fortune coming your way right now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success in the recent past seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. Put yourself in the receptive mode. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessing given to you now, and don't forget to share them. Now, the protection message, Libra. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions, or the lack thereof. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom. And what is required of you now is nothing less than total surrender. That's what I said earlier. Then you will be blessed. Boom! Surrender, because what you resist persists. Community. Remember I told you that in the very beginning of this reading, that this reading had community written all over it. Now that's number 8, number of infinity. Goes around, comes around. Community. Alrighty, so this card signals new affiliation with a group. Reestablishing, like I said earlier. So humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful in our families, community. Everyone has an important function that says that I'm a member here. Okay, a sense of kinship, belonging, purpose. Okay, this is all about you finding your purpose. I really think, Libra, and just now, maybe not the full whole shebang boom, but like what you're supposed to be doing right now, where your focus is. Okay, perhaps you're part of a spiritual community or artistic one or learning one, sharing your love of education or whatever it is that you love, regardless of its form or focus. Your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. That's a change. Your contribution may be as small as, for some of you, that was meant for some of you, not all of you. Your contribution may be as small as showing up, or as large as becoming its leader. I know that scares you. No matter what your position in this group, your presence is needed, because you're kind of a background, observing from the side. You're discovering in a relationship the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads. Times when you lead and the other person follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and others. Accepting the truth and another, maybe a specific another, right? So the truth is that everyone has flaws, accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of the dance. You are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You are in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be and who you can be together. Okay, prosperity wise, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there's a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute, rather than what can I get from this. Figure out a need to look to fill it in. No, that's not what it says. Figure out a need and look to fill it in. So, sorry about that. Something meaningful will manifest, even if what manifests is small. It's a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing wide open and wider even. So there's also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role. Be true to it and yourself. Serve from a sense of authenticity. And there's no greater feeling of accomplishment. See, when you're authentic, it leaves you feeling pretty shitty. So there is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. Okay? In protection message, beware of compromising your integrity, Libra, in order to belong. Don't do that. So how you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the group. Look at that. Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within this larger whole. Within this larger whole, this will never fulfill you. It won't. Now is a time to access your willingness to be real, stand tall, be you. Authenticity is true self-expression, and the only way to empower yourself, for real, for real. So don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to make. Making yourself small bears too high of a cost. And period. Change in the wind. Big changes, baby. You've had the number 5 several times in this reading. But check out that 333, okay? Change in the wind. Number 12. What number is that? Number 12? 3. 1 and 2 is 3. Love it. Love the synchronicity, baby. $12. All right. Now we've kept you long enough. But this is very important. You got a lot going on. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. And I think that's what you're doing here with the, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the Death card in reverse. You've been resistant to change for quite some time now, baby. And it's time for you to let that go. And I know you're working on it. I know. So we want the world to remain consistent, like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white. Nor will anything remain static. The only one thing guaranteed is change. Okay? Now is a time of transformation. As outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations, stay the course, Libra. And remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter the seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. And in relationships go through periods where patterns seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from the drama. Step away. If things get hot, step away. No matter what. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. The prosperity message says, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life. Where did it go? As you work to look how you view prosperity right in the eye, and how you view it. Maybe you were taught, to be in a mindset of scarcity, right? So as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing. So there's nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well, even better, actually. So trust, okay? Now, this is the protection message. There are conditions brewing in your life, and you have no control over them. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the highest good. Even if the storm blows away, the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit, speaking of allies, is your ally, Libra. Lots of change going on here for you. Lots of change, but you have what it takes to, function and navigate through your ascension. You're growing through some unhealthy things here, and you're determined to have this beautiful life, and because of that you will. Just make sure that you're paying attention to who you are when you show up in life, who you're choosing to be, how you're choosing to react, the energy you're choosing to put into what you got going on. Okay, okay. And we'll just take that beautiful rose quartz right off the top, because that's all about self-love, baby. Okay? So this is about love, romance, friendship, and it's going to help you attract your soulmate if you're looking for that, and strengthen that bond if you do have a soulmate, okay? And increase feelings of comfort and acceptance, amplify unconditional love, cultivate good friends, family, and work relationships. The affirmation is, I allow love and open my heart to attention, affection, and my romantic partner. Apophyllite. This is about intuition and spirit communication. It's going to help you access all information and knowledge available. Remember past lives as needed. Improve clarity during meditation experiences. Stay centered. Maintain quiet mind. So why would you need to access all information and knowledge available? Remember your past lives as needed, because they are, that's a gift to you, okay? And perhaps lessons you didn't learn in your previous life, you're learning now. So this will help you navigate your path now. The affirmation is, I meditate regularly. I am insightful. My connection with universal wisdom guides me daily. Apophyllite. All right, we have fluorite. Love this fluorite, okay? And this is about happiness and self-confidence, okay? This is going to help you with clear thinking, releasing your mind chatter, maintain courage and self-confidence, recognize your own intelligence, ease with problem solving, darling. The affirmation is, I am smart. I'm smart. I am smart. S-M-R-T. I am smart, Libra. Say it with me. I am smart. I am open to learning something new, and I am organized. You got to get organized if you don't want to be overwhelmed by your bills and living expenses, living expansion. We all want the big life, but there's a lot of responsibility that comes, with that. And last but not least, yeah, you need to tidy up, Libra. I love you, Libra. I'm just playing with you. All right, so this is about money, motivation, creativity, okay? This is going to help you stop procrastinating so that you don't get overwhelmed. Increase self-motivation so you don't feel bad about yourself, right? Maintain focus, determination, and success. Stay grounded and focused. Walk the path to creative success. And you are very creative, Libra. The affirmation is, I stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. If you have ADD, ADHD, or any attention issues, I totally understand with you, sympathize with you. You are in good company. And I will say this to you. Do what you can. Exercise, eat well, take your supplements, drink lots of water, eat, good brain healthy foods to help your, you stay on course. I know what it's like when your concentration's off. It's very frustrating, and it just starts, a downward spiral. So with that, beautiful Libra, thank you for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your March 2022 reading. Let me know down in the comments if you are interested in a free tarot reading from me. I'll select the lucky subscriber at random and announce the winner in a separate video. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to get subscribed. I appreciate you so much. I really do. I appreciate your views, your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, all of the above. And this is my way of giving back. So thank you for all of your beautiful energy. Please like, share, all right, comment. Let's connect. And again, follow on Instagram at intuitive_tarot_therapy. I hope that this reading is helpful for you. And, you know, I can't wait to see you next time. Until then, always sending you blessings of health, wealth, and high vibes, baby. We'll see you soon. Peace. Be well, be happy, be grateful. Libra. See you later.